5 Best and Worst Breakfasts for Diabetics. 2025 Diabetic Breakfast Ideas. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a family physician with a passion for empowering people to take control of their health, especially those living with diabetes. Today, we're diving into a topic that's critical for anyone managing type 1, type 2, or LADA diabetes breakfast. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 best breakfast foods to keep your blood sugar stable and the 5 worst foods that can send your glucose levels soaring. If you're ready to make smarter choices for your mornings, you're in the right place, so let's get started. Breakfast isn't just another meal, it sets the tone for your entire day. It impacts your blood sugar energy and even your mood. But here's the harsh truth. Millions of diabetics are getting outdated or flat-out wrong advice from mainstream sources like the American Diabetes Association or popular health websites. This advice often makes diabetes harder to manage, not easier. My goal is to cut through the confusion and give you practical science-backed tips you can use today. If this video resonates with you, please share it with friends, family, or your diabetes support groups on Facebook, or wherever you connect. Spreading good information helps us all. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated with more videos like this. All right, let's dive into the good stuff. Before we get to the list, I want to emphasize one thing. You are the expert on your own body. Don't take my word or anyone else's as gospel. Use your glucometer or continuous glucose monitor, CGM, to test how foods affect you. Check your blood sugar 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes after eating a new breakfast. If your glucose spikes, that food's not right for you, no matter how healthy it's called. If it stays steady, you've found a keeper. Your blood sugar data is your best guide, so let's use it to make informed choices. In this video, we'll cover 5 breakfast foods that are amazing for diabetics and 5 you should steer clear of. I'll explain why each food makes the list, how it affects your blood sugar, and what makes it a friend or foe for diabetes management. Ready? Let's start with the heroes of the breakfast table. The 5 best breakfast foods for diabetics. Number 1, eggs. Eggs are a nutritional rock star and one of the best breakfast options for diabetics. Why? They're loaded with essential amino acids, the building blocks of protein your body can't produce, and essential fatty acids, including healthy fats that support heart and brain health. A large egg has about 6 grams of protein, high-quality fats, and less than 1 gram of carbs, so it won't spike your blood sugar. If you can go for pastured or free-range eggs, these have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation, and more vitamins like A, D, and E, plus choline for brain function. Eggs are practically a multivitamin in a shell. Whether you scramble them, boil them, or make an omelet with veggies, eggs are versatile, filling, and diabetes-friendly. Try this. Whip up a 2-egg omelet with spinach and a sprinkle of cheddar. Check your blood sugar afterward, and I bet you'll see minimal movement. That's the kind of breakfast that keeps your diabetes in check. Number 2, avocado. Next up is avocado, a creamy, delicious food that's perfect for diabetics. Per 100 grams, avocados pack 350 milligrams of potassium, healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, and only 8 grams of carbs, most of which doesn't affect blood sugar because it's fiber. They're also rich in vitamins C, E, and K, and minerals like magnesium, making them a true nutrient powerhouse. The fats in avocados keep you full, and the low-carb content ensures your blood sugar stays stable. You can mash avocado on a low-carb seed, cracker, add it to your eggs, or eat it straight with a pinch of salt and pepper. Avocados are a fantastic way to start your day without worrying about glucose spikes. Test it with your glucometer, and you'll see why it's a top pick. Number 3, bacon. Yes, bacon. I know it might sound surprising, but bacon is a solid breakfast choice for diabetics when eaten in moderation. It's packed with essential amino acids and fatty acids, plus vitamins like B12 and minerals like zinc. If you can get uncured pastured bacon, that's even better. It has more omega-3s and fewer additives. But even regular grocery store bacon works because it's virtually carb-free and won't spike your blood sugar. Pair 2 or 3 strips of bacon with eggs or avocado for a satisfying, diabetes-friendly meal. Forget the myth that bacon is inherently bad for diabetics. It's a far better option than carb-heavy foods. Try it out and check your glucose to confirm it's a good fit for you. Number 4, steak for breakfast. Absolutely. Whether it's a grass-fed ribeye or a budget-friendly cut from the supermarket, steak is loaded with protein, healthy fats, and nutrients like iron, zinc, and B vitamins. A 4-ounce serving has 0 carbs, so it's perfect for keeping your blood sugar steady. Plus, it's incredibly filling, which can help you avoid snacking later. Try grilling a small steak and serving it with a side of sautéed greens or a fried egg. Even the cheapest cuts are nutrient-dense, making steak a fantastic choice for diabetics. If cost is a concern, look for sales or go for cuts like chuck or sirloin. They're just as effective. Number 5, full-fat Greek yogurt with nuts. Rounding out our list is full-fat Greek yogurt, topped with a handful of nuts like almonds or walnuts. Greek yogurt is rich in protein, healthy fats, and probiotics that support gut health. A 3-4 cup serving has about 4 grams of carbs, but the fat and protein slow digestion, preventing blood sugar spikes. The nuts add healthy fats, fiber, and a satisfying crunch, making this a balanced breakfast. Choose unsweetened, full-fat Greek yogurt. Avoid low-fat or flavored versions, which often hide added sugars. This is a quick, versatile option for busy mornings or when you want variety. Test your blood sugar after eating it, and you'll see why it's a great choice. The 5 worst breakfast foods for diabetics. Now let's flip the script and talk about the 5 worst breakfast foods for diabetics. These are often marketed as healthy, but can wreak havoc on your blood sugar and long-term health. Pay close attention because avoiding these could transform your diabetes management. Number 1, oatmeal. Oatmeal is a breakfast classic, but for diabetics, it's a disaster. Whether it's instant oats or the steel cut, a cup of cooked oatmeal has about 28 grams of carbs, which break down into glucose, spiking your blood sugar and fructose, which can lead to fat buildup in your liver. Both are terrible for diabetes. Oatmeal also lacks meaningful vitamins or minerals unless it's fortified with synthetic versions, which aren't as good as natural sources. To make it palatable, most people add sugar, honey, or fruit, which only amplifies the glucose spike. If you're eating oatmeal and struggling with high readings, swap it for eggs or bacon and test the difference. Your glucometer will show you the truth. Number 2, bananas. Bananas get a lot of hype for their potassium, but they're a poor choice for diabetics. Per 100 grams of banana has 350 milligrams of potassium, but 22 grams of carbs, mostly sugars, that will spike your blood sugar. Compare that to avocado, which has similar potassium but far fewer carbs. If you're craving fruit, opt for a small serving of low-carb berries like raspberries with about 5 grams of carbs per 100 grams. Always check your glucose after eating fruit to see how your body responds. Bananas, unfortunately, are a blood sugar trap. Number 3, English muffins. English muffins seem harmless, but they're a no-go for diabetics. Made from refined wheat flour, a single muffin has around 25 grams of carbs, which break down into glucose and fructose, spiking your blood sugar and contributing to liver fat. Some experts claim their chewy texture makes them better than white bread, but that's nonsense. Carbs are carbs. English muffins offer little nutrition, and any fortified vitamins are a poor substitute for real food. Swap them for avocado or eggs and your blood sugar will thank you. Test it to see the difference. Number 4. Muesli with berries. Muesli sounds like a healthy European-style breakfast, but it's essentially raw oats, sometimes mixed with dried fruit or grains soaked in milk or juice. A typical serving has 30 grams of carbs or more, which break down into glucose and fructose, spiking your blood sugar. Even adding berries doesn't help. The carb load is still too high. The nuts in some muesli mixes are fine, but they can't offset the damage from the grains and sugars. If you're tempted, check your glucose at 30, 60, and 90 minutes. You'll likely see a spike that's not worth the healthy label. Try Greek yogurt with nuts instead. Number 5. Cereal with skim milk. I saved the worst for last. Boxed cereal with skim milk. I don't care if it's labeled heart healthy or whole grain, cereal is a blood sugar nightmare. Most cereals have 30-40 grams of carbs per serving, plus added sugars. Skim milk adds lactose, which breaks down into glucose and galactose, further spiking your glucose and promoting liver fat. This combo is a nutritional wasteland with fake vitamins and a guaranteed glucose roller coaster. If you're eating cereal every morning and wondering why your A1C isn't improving, this is likely the culprit. Ditch it for steak or eggs and watch your readings improve. The power of skipping breakfast. Now here's a game-changing idea. Breakfast is optional. For years we've been told it's the most important meal, but for many diabetics, skipping it can be incredibly powerful. When you delay eating, your blood sugar naturally trends toward a low normal range, and your insulin levels, whether from your body or injections, stay lower. That's a fantastic place to be for diabetes management. Try sipping black coffee, unsweetened tea, or sparkling water in the morning. These won't affect your glucose and can help you ease into intermittent fasting, which more and more diabetics are finding transformative. If you're worried about hunger, I've got a video on intermittent fasting. Check it out in the description. Let's recap our lists. Best breakfast: eggs, avocado, bacon, steak, and full-fat Greek yogurt with nuts. These are low-carb, nutrient-dense, and keep your glucose stable. Worst breakfasts: oatmeal, bananas, English muffins, muesli with berries, and cereal with skim milk. These are carb-heavy and will spike your blood sugar. Practical tips for success. How do you make these changes stick? Here are 5 practical tips. Plan ahead. Prep your breakfast the night before. Hard-boil eggs, slice an avocado, or marinate a steak. Having low-carb options ready makes it easier to avoid temptation. Test religiously. Use your glucometer or CGM to check blood sugar before and after meals. Data is your best guide. Start small. If you're used to cereal or oatmeal, swap one meal a week for eggs or yogurt. Build up gradually. Trust your data. Ignore conflicting advice from friends or media. Your glucose readings tell the real story. Experiment with fasting. Push your first meal to 10 a.m. and monitor how you feel. It might be easier than you think. Why does this matter? Chronic high blood sugar increases your risk of heart disease, kidney damage, nerve issues, and vision loss. Stable glucose improves your energy, mental clarity, and quality of life. By choosing the right breakfast or skipping it, you're taking charge of your health. Debunking common myths. Let's bust a few myths you might hear about breakfast and diabetes. Myth 1. You need carbs for energy. Not true. Fats and proteins from eggs or bacon provide steady energy without spikes. Myth 2. All fruits are healthy. Not for diabetics. High sugar fruits like bananas spike glucose. Stick to low-carb berries. Myth 3. Whole grains are better. Whole grains like oatmeal still break down into glucose. They're not diabetes friendly. Myth 4. Breakfast is mandatory. It's optional. Skipping it can lower your glucose and insulin needs. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry. Start with 1 or 2 changes like swapping oatmeal for eggs and test your blood sugar. Over time, you'll find what works for you. Your body will adjust and you'll likely feel better than ever. Addressing challenges and transition tips. Switching to a low-carb breakfast isn't always easy, especially if you're used to cereal or muffins. Here's how to handle common challenges. Cravings. If you crave carbs, try a low-carb substitute like a seed-based cracker with avocado. Your cravings will fade as your body adapts. Time constraints: prep meals in bulk, boil a dozen eggs, or cook extra bacon on the weekend. Social pressure. If family or friends push carb-heavy foods, explain you're prioritizing your health. Offer to bring a diabetes-friendly dish to gatherings. Hunger when fasting. If skipping breakfast leaves you hungry, start with a small, low-carb snack like a handful of nuts and gradually extend your fasting window. Give your body a few weeks to adjust to low-carb eating or fasting. You might feel sluggish at first, but that's normal as your metabolism shifts from burning carbs to fats. Stick with it, and you'll likely notice more energy and fewer cravings. One more thing: involve your healthcare team. Share your glucose data with your doctor or dietitian to fine-tune your plan. They can help adjust medications if your blood sugar improves, which is common with low-carb diets. That's the rundown on the 5 best and worst breakfasts for diabetics. I hope you're inspired to make choices that support your health. If you found this helpful, please do 3 things. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more diabetes tips. Share this video with anyone who might benefit: friends, family, or online communities. Check out my other content on low-carb diets, fasting, and more. Follow me on X or Instagram for daily tips and connections with experts who support a proper human diet. Links are in the description. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your go-to diabetes-friendly breakfast? Have you tried skipping breakfast? Drop your thoughts below, and I'll see you there. Before I go, a final reminder: managing diabetes doesn't have to feel like a battle. By choosing foods like eggs over oatmeal or avocado over bananas and testing your blood sugar, you can take control. Trust your data, challenge outdated advice, and keep moving forward. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is Dr. Sarah Mitchell reminding you to test your blood sugar, trust your body, and take charge of your health. See you in the next video.